Have you ever been just scrolling through your phone, minding your own business, and then suddenly you feel your blood pressure just shoot up? Yep, you're not alone. We're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden world of online anger and figure out what makes this whole machine tick.
It's a feeling we all know, right? You open an app just to see what's up, maybe relax for a few minutes, and before you know it, you're absolutely furious at some stranger's opinion. So what is going on? Why does it feel like your feed is just an engine for outrage?
And here's the kicker. This isn't happening by chance. The anger you feel, that's actually the intended result. It's the product of a system that's been designed from the ground up for one specific thing, to keep you engaged. Your outrage, well, that's the fuel.
There's even a name for it, Ragebait. This is content that is literally engineered to make you mad, all in the name of keeping your eyeballs glued to the screen. It's like we're living in an age of industrialized anger.
Now, you might be thinking, isn't this just clickbait? But it's actually way more sophisticated. See, clickbait just wants to spark your curiosity to get that one single click. Ragebait, though, it wants something much more valuable. It wants you to get angry and stay angry, fighting it out for hours in the comment section.
So to really get how this works, we've got to look inside our own heads. The best way to think about it is that your attention is like its own little marketplace, with a whole economy running inside your brain every single second.
And in this market, your emotions are the prices. Strong feelings, especially anger and fear, they're like a flashing neon sign screaming, "High price, pay attention to this right now." They signal that something is urgently demanding your focus. And what are you spending? Well, your mental energy. Your ability to think clearly, to make good decisions. That's your budget. And the thing is, it's finite. You don't have an unlimited supply. Every single thought, every little emotional reaction, it costs you something. Now here's where it all connects. When you're feeling stressed out or tired or just totally overwhelmed, it acts like a heavy tax on that mental budget. It leaves you with way fewer resources to push back against manipulation, and that makes you the perfect target for Ragebait's high-priced emotional trap. Okay, so that's what's happening inside our heads. Now let's talk about the technology on the outside that's built to exploit it. You can think of social media platforms as the brokers in this whole attention market, and, well, they definitely play favorites.
This is pretty wild. Internal documents from Facebook actually showed that their algorithm was designed to weigh our reactions differently. And get this, an angry emoji was valued 5 times more than a simple like. The math is crystal clear. Your outrage is way more profitable than your happiness. But why?
Well, as whistleblower Frances Haugen put it, anger is just the most efficient emotion for getting a reaction. It's the cheapest, fastest way to get people to engage, so the whole system just naturally ends up promoting it.
Now, this business model, it has a serious cost, and it's not just about our personal stress levels. When you constantly inject this much outrage into our public spaces, it has these real cascading effects on all of society.
Some experts have a name for this whole chain reaction of problems: human downgrading. As our attention gets hijacked over and over, our ability to think deeply, to see nuance, even to agree on basic facts, it all gets worn down, piece by piece. And this isn't just a theory, you can see it in the data. I mean, just look at this graph. For almost 20 years, depression in teen girls was going down. Then, right as these platforms became the center of their social lives, the numbers just skyrocketed. The correlation is, well, it's pretty sobering to look at.
So, the big question is, what on earth can we do about this? Is it hopeless? Well, the good news is, just understanding how the system works is the single biggest step you can take to start reclaiming control over your own mind. It really starts with a few simple choices. First, just pause. Create a little space between that feeling of anger and your finger hitting the keyboard. Second, be the ruthless editor of your own feed. Unfollow, block, mute, you're in charge. And you know the saying, don't feed the trolls. Any reaction, even an angry one, is a win for the rage machine. Instead, starve it. Go out of your way to engage with thoughtful, constructive stuff to retrain your algorithm.
Because when you boil it all down, it comes to this. Your attention is the most valuable currency you own. Every scroll, every click, every angry reply. It's a transaction. So the real question you have to ask yourself is, who are you letting spend it?